Children and their families who need financial help all while they're seeking treatment.
News 11's Wiley Jawhary joins us from El Centro tonight with more on this very special annual event.
Red shoes were more than just a fashion statement in the Valley. Many locals came out with one common goal, and it was making life easier on children who suffer from an illness.
Ronald McDonald's helped her with meals to eat during the day, a shower, a bed for her to sleep in, and they also provided toys for my granddaughter to play with during the day.
Her granddaughter suffered from nephrotic syndrome at the age of 2. Local volunteers gathered on several streets, raising money for children who need medical attention. A lot of these children and their families have to travel out of town to get the care they need. That also means expenses can quickly add up.
This is a very special day. First of all, yes, we're raising money for the Ronald McDonald House in San Diego. We provide care to about 20% of the families we care for, on average about 1,000 families a year. About 25% of those families come to us from the Imperial Valley, so that's about 200 families a year.
The charity's CEO says since 1980, the San Diego Ronald McDonald House has provided a home away from home. El Centro Regional Medical Center also put all hands and shoes on deck to support this event.
20% of the families wind up from the valley going there to Ronald McDonald's, and these are families that are in need because they're going through a tough time.
Yeah, truly a special event that took place across Imperial Valley. We even saw kids come out to say hi to Ronald McDonald himself as he too was in attendance. Now, if you want to donate, you can head over to our website for more information. I'm Wiley Jawhary reporting from El Centro.
Boy, they do such great work, Wiley. Thanks. And this one's great too, helping our seniors in need.